Hello and welcome back to another episode of Factorio 0.16, a whole new world. Uh, for those of you who keep track of stuff like this, we ran out of power last time. It's semi-fixed at the moment. I wouldn't call it fixed, but it's better than it was. And we can run with exactly what we have at the moment. But once we increase that with anything, it's that's basically it. No, this ain't gonna, be a long-term solution. Burner inserters and burner miners, and boilers, steam engines, and boilers. That's not the way to live, you know. But it's the way we have at the moment. So it is what it is, I suppose. There were several problems at the end of the last episode. We also had some train issues up here, which is where we ended. Looking at the train chaos mayhem that was happening. It's now fixed. It should be, anyways. Then again, I see them standing in a weird place down here. Why are they there? Might just be because they're out of radar reach, though. So not gonna judge. They might be just fine. Let's run a little downwards and throw down our radar. Here, for example. Doesn't really look like they're moving. That light is red. There's one train. Why are you guys stopped here? Oh, you're out of juice? Oh, that would explain it. Not anymore, though. Not anymore. I am, in general, I am, a radar waster. I throw down radars like you wouldn't believe. Without an ounce of shame in my body. Now, hopefully, we can get around to upgrading red circuits this round. It's basically the exact same build as before in a lot of ways. But without the, it's basically the same build as the one we already have, but doubling it. As for here, though, I wanna, before we go back, I think the car is down here. I'll try to remember that now. Before we go back, I want to automate battery production so that we can get that down here. And batteries does require, I think it's going to be a lengthy process though, because it requires sulfur, which makes sulfuric acid, which then goes into batteries. And that's water and I forgot. Research is done, so we can actually get advanced oil processing. See, it's I'm not at the level where I'm perfect. If that came as a shock, I'll look at the name of the channel. Yeah, that would have to humor. Anyways, without me dirking around too much, let's see if we were right here. What? What? Like what? All right. What? There we go. Because advanced oil processing gives 55 petroleum gas, which is what I use like insane amounts more of than anything else, and it gives less of heavy oil, a bit more of light oil, but you can crack light oil into petroleum gas. You can also crack, heavy oil into petroleum gas, but that goes heavy oil, light oil, and then petroleum gas. So it's more hasslesome that way. There we go. Yes, please. Give it to me, buddy. Let's see. We'll do that and. Aw, come on. Yeah, I almost made a huge mistake there. Looking it up to this one. That would not have been good. Would have to redo everything. Or not everything. Only the water parts was connected up to each other. This is gonna stop working like any minute. Because these are full. This is probably more or less empty. I actually managed to make quite a lot though. I'm shocked. Alright. We'll set up the sulfur as petroleum gas and water. Alright, and this is sulfur, water, and iron plates. Alright, that was also water. Yes, it was. I'm gonna leave some space because this is gonna be expanded like you wouldn't believe. Let's make it up here. Do we want to look at some 30 gas? 55, so almost 2. Let's calculate with 2. 2 of these per this one, for advanced oil processing. So with our current setup of 5, we could have had 10, but we also have this. Let's just go with 5. And this is 50, wrong thing to look at. 5 of these. So that's divided by 2 basically. 2.5, but Alright, let's just do. Actually, we could just do this though, and just manually feed it straight in. I've never tried this kind of setup before, so it might not work. No, because it requires water too, right? And that's probably why I haven't. I can still do it, just need some more space. Like that, and that, and that, and that. Thank you. And then we'll use long-handed inserters there. Like that. And then we'll grab iron plates from the sides or from the front or something. This is kind of what's fun with Factorio though. You try something new, maybe it works, maybe it don't. Still fun to try, And on that note, damn it, hoping it didn't require batteries, but it do. I think deep down, maybe I knew that already. I don't know. Is it there? Only one way to find out, I suppose. It was. Holy. these will also require water. Alright, let's try these out too. The water ones. This isn't gonna work. I'm sorry, people. I'm just, you know, trying to be creative about it, I suppose. That will work though. Yeah, and then one more here, like that. Still work, just a little reorganization. And reasons being, these are, you know, all the way next to each other. They will, you know, the water and the petroleum gas will mix, which ain't no good thing, you know. Oops. If you bridge the gap with pipes, they'll also mix. You might want to try to keep away from that. What happened? Oh, it went fine. All right. And no worries. There we go. Now all this needs, which will connect up on, no, we'll connect it from the middle, I think. Like that. Yeah. Once you know there's any petroleum gas worthy of note, that will flow up there, which is good. That's all it needs. And this needs iron plates as well. Like that. Throw down some power into the mix. That, and you know, we have a bunch of space between here. So let's try to do, you know, something like this. I mean, this is not an ideal setup, and you know, or anything. It's just, you know, having some fun with it. So keep that in mind before you rage quit. Like that. And we'll throw iron plates down there. That ain't gonna work. What were you thinking? What was your plan there, buddy? Fair point. Fair point. But it will work if we do this. That works. If we already do red belts, why not just, you know, go red all the way? hopefully we'll have bots before we have to move this thing. Then, you know, it's easy for that to connect up to batteries later on. The iron output thing, I mean. Now this, of course, needs to go into some kind of container unit thing. Tank, probably. Am I really out of them? Holy, I brought like 50, 60, 70, something like that. But more than 50, more than one stack. Everything looks good, so once we just connect this up to power and get our stuff running again, that should be doing well for itself. How are we doing for power? We're good again. All right, it's because things have stopped up. Our factory is not working for now. That's why power is doing so well. Which, you know, was an underlying threat earlier too, because we didn't really use the factory that much. So, you know, most of it was off all of the time. Then all of a sudden we connected oil and like, no more. Ain't no one get time for that, yo. But yeah, we'll need to extend this thing. We can clean up this. I can do that from space. Wonderful. There we go. What is that under? I don't know. All right, probably some very smart reason why that's happening. Yeah. And we'll need more of everything over here. Yeah. All right. This was connecting up to some kind of storage tank. There we go. It's as good as it gets, you know. Batteries. Yeah, that's what I figured. That takes one. This takes one. Yeah, so that's correct. I looked at you know, output wise. Oh, it outputs 2. Yeah, that was still right. I'm sorry. But yeah, this takes 5 seconds. 1 and 20. We can make in 5 seconds. One of these makes 250 sulfuric acid. Which means we're overdoing sulfuric acid like crazy, though. Oh well. We have a storage tank for that. Yeah, and if this is full, it won't output anything anymore anyways. So, you know, worse things have happened to mankind. That's all I'm saying. Like, if we do down here, it limits both plastics and sulfuric acid, or this, if we ever want to increase that. Let's go wild. Let's throw it all the way over here. And oh well, everything is sulfuric acid, so you know, no worries. Batteries, please. Oops. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's do 10, and then we'll calculate from there. Now, 10 of these requires 200 sulfuric acid per 5 seconds. Yeah, alright, so we got enough sulfuric acid to, you know, go to the moon. Basically. Let's grab some of these, and Is that all the... It was, apparently. It's unfortunate. But alright. I'll also take away these, so... Alright. That's about as far as we got. Alright. We can make a couple more though. Oh! Just enough. All there we go. Does that hooked up? Now belts, please. It really doesn't require that much. So half a belt of iron plates and half a belt of copper is more than plentiful. There we go. Then bring this down. Down, down, down. Yep. This works. Bring it across like that. And like that. This one is going to have a problem. There's this one. Ah. Alright. I'll have to fix that. Let's see. This is connected to twice though. Alright. If we take that as something to, you know, starting point, that means if we do this and connect that up like that and like that, then we're good. Yeah, we should be anyways. We'll do a fast inserters because of reasons. It doesn't need fast inserters. You might as well go with regular inserters here. It's 2 inserts every 5 seconds, or 1 insert every 2.5 seconds, which is more. Which the regular inserters are more than capable of handling. Don't you worry. There we go. Connect that up, please. And yeah, already regret putting these like smack into each other, but that might just be me being silly right there. Ah, come on. I can only craft 3 by hand. Alright, 3 belts extra it is. Oh, this is pathetic. Okay, that's 4 more for ya. Oh, 10 more. Alright. Not giving up until I've finished this line here. But I think, you know, on that note, I think we'll leave it for today. I hope you've all enjoyed the, you know, the rambling, the episode as a whole. If you have, make sure to leave that like. It helps a lot, and it means a lot more than anything. And then we'll hopefully see each other next time. And in order to see me, or you know, follow the channel, follow what's happening, make sure to subscribe down on your right side there, and we'll see each other next time. All right, cheerio.